Hello, it's a beautiful day. Thank you for joining me. I'm Hannah Grace. This is for the girl ready to end it all. I've been suicidal for about 3 years now. Goes from weekly to daily, especially when that show airs. These are the words of Arionne. And because she has been heard saying that her and Martell Hope plotted to release Revenge P on his ex-wife, Arionne should never be allowed to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's talk about it. Please support the channel, like, share, and subscribe.
Sounding a little distressed. And this is what she said to me. I said, "What's wrong with you?" She said, Martell said, no, she was like, Martell wants me to make a fake page and post as a guy and post a video of Melody, but wants me to act like I'm a different guy. I said, what? She said, Martell wants her to create a fake page acting like a guy and to upload a video of Melody. I'm like, that's crazy. She like, I know. And I'm telling him like, let me think about it. And he's mad because he feels like I should just listen to him and do what he's telling me to do. So, and now I'm not saying nothing because I'm just letting her vent at this point. But then she says this, and this is when I kind of start looking at her crazy. And I knew right there we couldn't be friends no more. She said, what do you think I should do?
She's going to prison, and I promise you. She's going to prison, and I promise you.
And then I said, and then I want you to also know this. Then she's going to go legal because she's going to be so pissed that a fake page pretending to be another man uploaded a video of her and Martell. So I said, what will that leave? I said, if she goes legal, that's called revenge porn. And I said, you know what will happen after that? I said, Martell will have only 1 to 2 options. He can, 1, come on there and lie. But if Mel stays adamant that that is her and him, then the only other thing would be, how did a video of me and you, Martell, get in somebody's possession? Who could have gotten that video out of your phone? And I said, you know what will happen? He will have to throw you under the bus. It will then be my mistress stole a video of me and my wife from out of my phone and uploaded it to a fake page trying to expose both of us. And then it would have been Mel and Martell versus you. I said, do not do that shit. Leave that up to Martell if that's what he wants to do. And she was like, I know it's mad, but he's just mad at me.
But that's what I thought. Clam. But that's what I thought. Clam.
So, at that moment, I start looking at her crazy because I'm from Detroit. And I know skeechy females, all right? But not that I necessarily felt Arionne was skeechy. I felt that at that point, you're too controllable. I don't know the extent of what you or him are capable of if you even had to ask me, what do I think? So basically what I took it as is, if I would have been like, yeah, Arionne, I think you should listen to your man, she would have posted it.
But that's what I thought. Clam. But that's what I thought. Clam.
This is for the girl ready to end it all. I've been suicidal for about 3 years now. Goes from weekly to daily. Especially when that show airs, because I'm being silenced. Did you hear that, Martell's publicist? That this woman has threatened to end it all because of a TV show? No, she actually said because I'm being silenced. Who silenced her? This woman has her own platform. She could have told her story 1,000,000 times over. It's not because she was silenced. It's because she wanted to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. A show that no one wants to see her on. And you, lady, it seems like you're trying to get her on any show that she can get on, including Love and Marriage Huntsville, which won't happen because she's already said that that show causes her to become suicidal. And she also plotted with Martell Holt a revenge P video to be released. And you're sitting around here skinning and grinning with Martell Holt and Arionne Curry. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself, Janelle. And if what Miss Nell said you did was set her up to make it look like that she was entertaining Arionne Curry on a friendly basis, you have a plan and a scheme, and we want to know what it is. Hey, a lot of us can already guess what it is. You're trying to get Martell and Arionne Curry on some show. And it seems like you are upset with Melody for some reason. Whatever the reason is, we don't know. Maybe it's because she went ahead on and filed those charges against Martell, which she should have, because if someone threatens you with to release a revenge P video on you, you would have done the same thing. But it seems like you women cannot hold him accountable because you think he did no wrong because he didn't do it to you. Yes, he did do something wrong. He did a lot of things wrong. And we're not even talking about cheating. That's out the window. That was 4 or 5 years ago when it comes to Melody. What we're saying is that the stuff, the devious behaviors, the dastardly deeds that he's done since then. And we don't even have to go into it, because if you follow the story, you'll already know that Martell Holt has done a whole lot of things post-divorce that has nothing to do with cheating. But you all keep on, you women, you flying monkeys, you pygmishas. To support a man like Martell, there must be something wrong. And I cannot fathom you sitting around Jonelle, Publicist, whoever you are, to sit up and connect yourself to this man. You want your career run, seem like. And if you keep on messing with Martell and supporting his behaviors and supporting a woman like Arionne Curry, maybe you haven't heard some of the things this woman has done to a woman who, and again, I'm not talking about during the marriage. I'm talking about after the marriage, where this woman has plotted with her ex, with Martell Holt, Melody Holt's ex-husband, to release a revenge P video. She has said some of the nastiest, foulest things, and you connect yourself to this woman. If you set up Miss Nell to take this picture and make it look like she and Arionne Curry are friends, but your real plot was to make it look like Nell and Melody are not friends. That's what you were doing, right? That's because Martell wants everyone to think that Melody has no friends. And Miss Nell actually set herself up to be the perfect victim of you and Martell's plot, because she was the one that sits up and say that Melody was wrong for sending Martell to jail, because now he's the one that did the crime, but Melody is the wrong person for having his butt locked up, which we know that is not true. He should be locked up. And since he's been convicted of the crime, he needs to do the time. Melody was not wrong for having Martell locked up. And I don't care what Miss Nell say, black men should go to jail when they do a crime. And if somebody had done her or her daughter like that, she wouldn't be having the same concept of black men shouldn't go to jail. What do you have against Melody, lady? Did she do anything to you? It seems like you have a vendetta against her in order to connect yourself to Martell. It has to be that, because any person in their right mind would not be connected to Martell. Any woman in their right mind would not be connected to Martell Holt to cause any woman any more harm. To connect with this man is to connect with nothing but a lot of drama, foolishness, and you connect with him and you watch what you're going to get. Mark my words, you are going to get exactly what you signed up for. So while you're plotting, trying to get Arionne Curry on a show on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I need you to listen to her mentality. She says, this is for the girl ready to end it all. I've been suicidal for about 3 years now. Goes from weekly to daily. Now, when she said weekly to daily, that should alarm you, because that lets you know that she's plotting and scheming a lawsuit. Weekly to daily. She's coming up with she putting everything in this statement to set herself up for a lawsuit. And you're going to be a part of it if you get this woman on any show. She's already got her plan. She's letting you know that she has a scheme and a plan. So it goes from weekly to daily, especially when that show airs, because I'm being silenced. Again, she's not being silenced. This woman has her own platform. She said she was going to write a book. She's not silenced. She just want to be on the show. She just mad because they would not let her on the show. And she thought that her writing this was going to get her on the show. This shows you just how twisted she is. The storyline being put out to make money. Now she's mad because she's not making money. Is not my truth. Who cares about your truth? If you want your truth told, Arionne Curry, go and pitch your own show. Remember when you said you was getting ready to get on Bravo? That's what you said. You said Bravo wanted you. Okay, and then you go on to say, please pray for me. Nobody's going to pray for you. Go pray for yourself. Some days I feel I can't go on. I'm trying to move forward, but then I'm mentioned. Okay, you mentioned yourself. You were the one, Arionne Curry, that kept on jumping on live and jumping in everybody else, in somebody else's business. You were the one that kept on that mentioned yourself. You were the one that put yourself out there. Yes, you were mentioned because you were putting the information out there. And Miss Publicist, I hope you see exactly what this woman has plotted to do. You're plotting. She's plotting, Martell's plotting, and in the end, all of y'all plots will fail. Watch and see. Martell Holt should have the same consequences as Kenya Moore. This says Kenya Moore, a longtime cast member of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, has been officially fired following a recent scandal involving intimate photos of a new cast member. This goes on to say that Kenya Moore has been fired for violating code of conduct, never to return to Bravo. Now listen, if anyone has violated code of conduct, it is Martell. And I'm really not sure why he has not been fired from OWN. And I really can't understand why someone like Jonelle, a longtime publicist, would connect herself and plot with Martell Holt and risk ruining her reputation. Now that's all I have for this video. Please drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Do you think that Jonelle is risking her reputation in the entertainment field for Martell and Arionne's schemes? Again, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Have a beautiful day, and please don't forget to support the channel. Like, share, and subscribe.